Giordano Bruno, the philosopher burned for his ideas. In a time when truth was decided by faith, not facts, one man dared to challenge the order and paid the ultimate price. The late 16th century was a time of great upheaval. The old world, built on religious dogma and unquestioned authority, was starting to crack under the weight of logic, mathematics, and scientific discoveries. Copernicus had placed the sun at the center of the solar system. Kepler was refining the laws of planetary motion. Galileo would soon point his telescope at the heavens. And then there was Giordano Bruno, a philosopher, theologian, and former Dominican friar whose ideas would prove especially controversial. Bruno didn't just support Copernicus's heliocentric model. He took it further, claiming that the universe was infinite, that countless other worlds existed beyond our own, and that those worlds might be inhabited. These were shocking ideas at the time, because if the universe was infinite, then Earth was not central, not special, and not the focus of divine creation. But Bruno's defiance wasn't just scientific, it was deeply personal. He openly mocked traditional religious teachings, accused the Church of suppressing knowledge, and refused to back down when confronted. His arrogance made him enemies, but his ideas made him dangerous. The Roman Inquisition, which existed not to seek truth but to preserve the Church's power, saw Bruno as a threat, not because they could prove him wrong, but because his ideas undermined their control over knowledge and belief. After years of trials, interrogations, and imprisonment, Bruno was convicted of heresy. In 1600, he was burned alive in Rome. His response? "Perhaps you pronounce this sentence against me with greater fear than I receive it." More than 400 years later, the Church partially rehabilitated him, acknowledging that his execution was unjust. But the truth had already won. His vision of an infinite universe, full of countless worlds, is now a cornerstone of modern astronomy. Bruno was not a scientist in the modern sense. He had no telescope, no experiments, just logic, philosophy, and a refusal to submit to ignorance. His fate was a warning. Ideas once set free cannot be burned.